ring true? I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about your feelings on what he said about education.
I don't think he's read a lot of the reports that are out. I think he's given these talking points. Honestly, no, I don't mean that to be demeaning or denigrating to him. I just think that oftentimes politicians are given talking points, and they go out and they repeat them over and over again, and they fulfill the interest of a certain group of people or a certain interest there. And after a while, they start believing those numbers. I think that's what happens. The other issue he didn't touch on, which kind of touches on this issue, on the issue of returning citizens, is the issue of literacy. Literacy is a major obstacle for many people to be able to get a job. We have more jobs in this city than we have people that can fulfill them, and part of the reason why they're unable to get those jobs is because of the lack of skills, the lack of knowledge, lack of even ability to fill out an application. So that's problematic in and of itself. But a really good point, and thank you for bringing that up, because at every debate that I've been, the first thing that Jack Evan gets up and says and recites our AAA or AA bond rating that we have for the city, and I laud him for that. I think that's great that we have that. But you tell that to a homeless person, you tell that to a teacher that can't afford to live here, or you tell that to a child that's living in poverty, doesn't even care what a AAA bond rating is, or does it really matter to them? And if it doesn't matter, then what's the point of having good credit if you don't use it when you need it for the people that need it the most? I get it bundled, I get elected, but it doesn't impact the way I make decisions. That is just not true. We've seen it over and over and over again, where power corrupts, money corrupts, and we need to get money out of politics, that's for sure, in order for us to continue to have a thriving democracy.
One thing that could be done, and I've always maintained this, that if you took those city council jobs, and I'm throwing the mayor too, and you cut those salaries, okay, you have a different type of person running for those offices. Well, where do they go? What's happening to me? Am I next to go? And they're afraid. They're afraid of change. Like sometimes you have the people who have been incarcerated, they're afraid of the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't understand it. They don't even want to touch it.
Right. So, okay.
So I have 3 questions on stack for you, Andy. The first one has to do with new buildings and whether or not they should be required to have 30% of their own energy. Basically take care of 30% of their own energy needs.
Yeah, I think there's a new model for sustainability for cities, a model.
Wonderful. Well, I see that this conversation is sparking other discussions and follow-up questions, and a lot of I think great dialogue amongst those people who are writing in the chat area and having other conversations. So I really hope that we can continue to have these conversations as we go forward with this campaign, and I think obviously beyond that as well. I want to just sort of end by thanking everybody for being on the panel, Corey, Ethelbert, and of course Andy. And if you are interested in being further involved in the campaign, we are looking very much for volunteers, for precinct captains, for election night, and we encourage everybody to go to andy4dc.com. It's as easy as you want to be. Once you get there, you can sign up to volunteer, sign up to get signed, sign up to get involved, read Andy's white paper on education and a lot of his ideas and thoughts on a lot of the pressing issues that we've talked about here this evening. So I want to just end by thanking everybody, like I said, on the panel, and to thank all the viewers who tuned in this evening. And we look forward to interacting and talking with you more soon.
Thank you, John.
Thank you very much, Corey. Thank you, Ethelbert.
Congratulations again, Corey. Take care.
All right.
See you in the real world.
Bye. See you on the road.
Okay, take care. All right.